So now that it is on all these great platforms, though, what do you do to drive traffic or just drive awareness, really? Because it sounds like you want people to choose how they view it.
Right.
What are you doing to get that word out? Because that's a part that's like the marketer's brain. That's not fun unless you love marketing, which some people absolutely thrive on.
Some people are in front of camera people, and they're like, I'm gonna sell this thing. I know how to do it. Let me at this. I'm not one of those people. I'm mostly a producer. I'm mostly the behind the scenes guy. I'm the guy who like solves the technical problems to make the director's vision happen without anyone knowing. I'm the guy who solves the tech problems and figuring out the camera issues and like getting the actors on set and figuring out budgets and like, making all that happen for someone else's kind of dream. So it's a very interesting position to be in where it's like, I'm still the person championing this project. I'm still getting the word out. I've put in all the effort so far, so why not just do another couple weeks of effort? 5 years, what's another couple weeks, I guess. But it is. Well, you asked me how, and I'm asking you how. I'm asking people to tell me how. How do you get a film out? Where are people? Is it iTunes? Really? Is that the ultimate? Is that where people are? Do people know the film's on Amazon? Do people know Hulu? It's sort of an interesting world now where it's like, wow, there's so many choices. And it's so crowded. Like, I'd say, of my 100 filmmaker friends, 95 of them have films out that they're pushing that are like projects that, it's like, wow. And I bet all of them have friends that also have projects. It's an amazing time.
So what have you seen work, and who do you not want to be? You just say, I don't want to be that guy that does all this. It's like this used car salesman that's always
Right.
peddling their film, but then in some sense you almost have to be, because you can't just be the humble filmmaker behind the scenes and then no one sees your beautiful work. It's a really tough balance.
It's a fine line. How much do you say that your film's out? Hey, my film's out. Hey, my film's out. At some point it's like, it's tough. I feel like I'm about to like go into another level of like, instead of like a Twitter or a Facebook post that like basically people only see if they were on Facebook at that one moment, because Facebook now is just like, whoa, there's so much going on and there's so many pages. Same thing with Twitter. It's like, unless you're there in the 30 seconds on Twitter where you saw that thing, you're following 200 or 300 people, or 3,000 people. How do you keep track of what's going on? You can't. It's just too much going on. And so you kind of have to find people that like, direct emails. This is how, and I'm finding it a difficult reality where I'm having to follow up. I'm having to reach out. I'm having to follow up my follow-up. And sometimes it's worked out where I followed up with a blog, and then I followed up my follow-up, and then finally I hear back. Times are busy. We just went through South by Southwest here in March, and it's just like, the whole tech community, the whole film community kind of gets sucked into Austin, and it's like, don't be trying to launch a film during that time. We did. Sorry. We put our film out right at South by Southwest, which just happens to be our 1-year anniversary of our film premiere. So it was tough. We're figuring it out.